Hey, how we doing? Says I'm streaming here, but I gotta check my other stuff right. Wait, got here? YouTube, you are now live. You're now live on your channel, Saturday Night Live. Okay. Hey, it's Saturday Night Live. How we doing, guys? Hope you can hear me all right. I'm doing something a little different tonight, so bear with me. I just gotta make sure I got my ducks in a row, and I got started a little early just so I could make sure everything was working. Bear with me. We're doing a live show tonight. See it? Oh, here I am. Okay. Yeah, looks like I'm live. See if we got audio. Probably have to mute that here in a second. See it? Oh, here I am. Okay. Yeah. Hey, we're live. All right, I'm gonna mute this. See if we got audio. Probably have to mute that here in a second. See it? So you don't hear me talking to myself in the background. Okay. All right, we got that together, but I got that there so I can interact with the chat. I haven't figured that feature out on my new software. Then jump over here to Facebook. And looks like oh boy, these captions ought to be good. Yeah, that ought to be interesting. Hey KR, how you doing? All right, so it looks like I'm live on both YouTube and Facebook, and I'm doing something a little different tonight, guys. I've got when I used to do previously when I did my live things, I did it on two different devices, but I found a software that'll let me put my live stream both on YouTube and Facebook at the same time without having two devices going on. So the one limitation I had to it though is that I've got on my YouTube, it's on my personal page. It's not on the Panfish Guy page. It's on my personal page. So Daniel Palmer. So anyway, looks like I got 4 hanging out on YouTube or Facebook. So if you're on, say hi. Like to interact with y'all tonight. It's a snowy night here in Southern Illinois, so I guess I could be going up to Huron tonight, but I opted not to with the snow. So just didn't make a lot of sense to me. Maybe next time, guys. But let's see. I'm just kind of killing some time till we get our act together here. Hey Charles, how you doing? Thanks for joining. And I'm just kind of killing some time till we get a couple people on. Hey, well, check that out. Hey, David. Let me respond to David. That does work. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to try to keep up with chats as we go. But hey, guys, throw a question at me. Ask me anything. I mean, I have an answer, but we can talk about it anyway. Talk through it. So typically, well, let's just kick it off. Shall we kick it off? Hey, Bo, how you doing, buddy? Bo, wave. Anyway, so thanks for joining. I'm just looking at my notes here, kind of remind myself what we're talking about. So we're talking fishing tonight. So the folks that might join us on Facebook, I don't normally do my live feeds on my personal page. So, hey, Paul, Kent Woods, how y'all doing? Anybody getting snow where they're at? Oh, David, haven't been. Dave asked, "What's the bite situation at Cooterville?" I'd say it's probably frozen. We went there, I think, right around Christmas, week before Christmas or something like that, and yeah, it's like the week before Christmas. We did went to Cooterville for a little while, and then we went to. Yeah, same here. Started about an hour ago, and roads are already getting slick. So no point in getting out tonight. That's for sure. So yeah, we caught a few. We caught like 9 fish at Cooterville and then we messed around and went on up to what you call it, Ren Lake for a little while too. Caught like 9 more. So. It was a mixed day that day, but I haven't been back there since, so probably won't be back. Probably won't make it back there till the spring. But thanks for asking. Let's see. I want to check something. The chat thing is kind of throwing me here, so it's actually working there. Okay, so we got 2 watching on Facebook, and I'm trying to keep up. Hey, Charles, let me see if I can back up here. Paul, thanks for joining. Charles, hey, Charles, how you doing? Robert, good seeing you. And Mr. Kyle. Talano, where is Talano anyway? Hey, Scotty, how you doing? Where'd you get those 18 at, Paul? So, anyway, no, what were we doing? I got distracted. I'm trying to keep up with chats like here and there, so pardon me if I get distracted. So anyway, no, we're talking fishing tonight. So that's where I was going. So anybody that's on YouTube or Facebook that's on my personal page, we're talking fishing tonight. So you may get bored if you're not into fishing, but we can talk about other stuff too. We have that capacity. So like I say, ask me a question as long as it's not like religion or politics or stuff like that. So keep it clean, kids. Keep it clean. So we got Tammy. Hi, Miss Tammy. How are you? Been a long time. Keystone Lake. Man, I got to get out that way. Some of those Oklahoma and Kansas lakes. Man, I got to get out that way. Brent Trudeau, how you doing this evening? Thanks for joining. So yeah, I got to get out that way. I've got a whole bucket list of places I need to get to this year. So put this a little more in front of me so I can kind of keep an eye on it as we go. So anyway, no, so like I say, the folks that are on Facebook, you may get bored because it's fishing talk, but like I say, we can talk about other stuff too. But what we're doing tonight, talking fishing. I'm doing things a little different tonight with my software, so it looks different. I don't know if y'all, what do you guys think about the background? How's that looking to you? Using Bobby Garland's Bobby Garland Baby Shad. Yeah, I like those. What flavor, Paul? Hi, Nick. How you doing, buddy? My nephew from we got Wyoming in the house. Tell me where you all at? Fish tank, Robert. Yeah. Hey, Mitchell. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining. We're talking fishing tonight. I don't know if you're interested or not, but that's what we're going to be up to once I kind of get through all my introductions and all that stuff. So nice tie dye background. Yeah. You know, somebody slipped me some arsenic or strychnine the other day, and I thought, hey, this would be a good background. Now, actually, it's a picture of some. Uh, all right, we got Robert in Oklahoma, or Lee Stanscipher in Oklahoma. I know we got Paul in Oklahoma. Thanks for joining. Got a lot of locals here. Just kind of looking through the list. Electric chicken. That's a good one. That's all. Almost always good. Except when I use it. But no, the background, David, is the picture I acquired from my buddy Lee Sharp at Sharp Outdoors for these are brush pile jigs. So we're doing some stuff with him this year. So I asked for permission to use his picture. He's like, yeah, go ahead. So here we are. So anyway, talking fishing tonight. New software, kind of playing with that, so everything looks a little different. And I'm on my personal Facebook page rather than Panfish Guy, but we'll figure that part out later on. But I'm just trying to keep up my every other week schedule. And somebody told me there's a football game tomorrow, so I guess I decided to move it to Saturday. Plus, it's snowing outside. But jig butter. You know, that's actually good. I want to get some of that, Kyle. I don't know how much of a believer I am in attractants like that, but I guess it can't hurt, right? But who's playing? Who's on first? No, who's we go into that routine. Who cares? Yeah. Nobody's got money on that game. Nobody's got. I know there's some Kansas City folks around here that might be interested in watching it. I haven't watched football all year, but I'll probably sit and watch that just because. Oh yeah, Lee's been taking care of me. He's a good guy. So, but no, we got. I want to get some of that jig butter, the waxy worm flavor, because I do a lot of bluegill fishing, and they love those waxy worms, right? So I'm gonna get some of that from him next time I'm wander up that way to his shop, or maybe order it. So, but anyway, yeah, we're just chatting it up tonight. We got a football game tomorrow. I'm gonna sit around and watch it, I think, and kind of shoot the breeze. I do have a video that's coming out tomorrow at like a noon. I think, yeah. If my hard drive will cooperate, it'll be a noon launch. So, but no, the football game tomorrow. I haven't watched much this year, but you gotta, as much as everybody hates him, you probably gotta hand it to Brady for getting that team to the Super Bowl, because it makes you wonder all those years. We once upon a time used to be Rams fans, so we were a little bitter about that one Super Bowl, right? And everybody's, they cheated, all that. So, but it makes you wonder, was it really just the quarterback was that good, in light of what's happened this year, right? So it's it's an interesting question. So, Lanny asked me, hey, Len, how you doing? William, what else we got? I'm waving at people as they come in. So, uh, Lanny asked me, Ren Lake doing any good? I talked to Jason Dudley, who guides up there at the Grizzly show last weekend. He said that they're running. Basically, the fish are out in open water on like brush and snake beds, but it's got to be like 10 foot or deeper. So it's one of those gotta get out in a little deeper open water to find them, because if you get on brush piles in shallower water, they're not there. So, but he said there's still some to be caught out. You just gotta get out in deeper water. So 10 to 14 is what he was saying. But like Brady and Mahomes. Um, I like Mahomes. I've bagged on Brady for years, but like I say, you gotta kind of give it to him with all the, with what happened this year. So, William Holt, thanks for joining. We're talking fishing tonight. Anyways, well, we were supposed to be talking fishing, and we got into football somehow. But no, so somebody told me there's a football game tomorrow, so I moved my normal Friday, Saturday night or Sunday chat to. There he is, Jason Dudley. You're right on time, buddy. Thanks for joining. Fish River Channel ledges on stumps and brush 10 foot and deeper. There you have it, Lanny, from the master right there. So thanks for jumping in on that. Kyle, you putting me on the spot, aren't you, Kyle? Especially with Jason being here. You know, I like B&Ms. I've had several B&Ms over the years. Actually, still got them, but I really like the B&M rods. As far as like spider rigging rods, I'm doing ACC rods. I actually just bought a whole 16-foot rods earlier this year. So I like the ACCs. I had a 7.5-foot ACC casting rod I really like too. I've got a jig rod from ACC. So it's a mixed bag. I really haven't, and Jason will kick my butt for saying this, but I really haven't had an opportunity. I've got one Ozark rod, but I haven't really done much with it yet. It's rigged up, and I tried it one day, but whatever color I had on it wasn't happening, so I went back to my others. But Ozark rods are good too. I just haven't had a lot of experience with them yet. So, hey Randy, thanks for joining. So, like I say, I'm trying to keep up on a lot more going on Facebook than YouTube. So, anyway, so there's a football game tomorrow. I thought I'd do my Sunday night thing tonight, just because, and it's snowing. So, I figure I might have a captive audience tonight. Y'all are bored, got nothing better to do. So, so I asked, does anyone have money on the game? Yeah, yep, yeah, they are. Jason commented, "There's a lot of great rod companies out there. They're all made in China: Ozark, H&H, ACC, B&M. They're all great rods." And yeah, yeah, I guess that's why we run short of them at times, because they're they're on back order, right? With customs and all that these days, things are a little tough getting into the country. But all right, so I lost my place here. Where was I? All right. Oh, so never had. So what have I been up to? I've been thinking about fishing and playing with new software and plotting my next fishing trip and trying to figure out how to film LiveScope. And I got to get out and play with that. G Loomis rods. Yeah, yeah, that's true. My buddy used to swear by those. He was a bass guy, but that's all he would use is G Loomis. He wouldn't even let you bring your own rods in the boat. He'd make you use his G Loomis rods. You headed to Mississippi. Where? I think I remember you saying that. Which lake you fishing down there, Robert? Is it Grenada? 'Cause I know my neighbor down the street. Yeah, yeah, just what feels good to you. I like the ACCs because, like I say, I've got those 16-foot ACC trolling rods, and they will. I mean, you can handle them with one hand. You pick them up off the rack, and you can handle them with one hand. And I can't say that the trolling rods I've had in the past have been have been quite the same. So they're nice light rods. So hey, David, how you doing? Hey, we're talking fishing tonight. So may not interest you. May I don't know. So if it does, hang out for a while. But no, so I've had those ACC rods, and I really enjoy them. I've had some other, like, used to have some Wally Marshall. Nothing against them, but they were the Wally Marshall Tightline series. They were Bass Pro rod before he went to lose. And man, they were 14-foot. Man, those things were beasts. They would wear you out, man. They were heavy. So, Kyle, are they going to cancel on you again, or is that somewhere else? Hopefully they don't cancel on you this time, right? So, all right, 2 on YouTube. Got a lot more action on Facebook. Anyway, so no, so like I said, I've been trying to figure out that filming on LiveScope thing, and I understand there's 2 different ways to do it. I don't know if my unit has the capability to do either one, so I'm gonna maybe go plug a battery in tomorrow and try that out. See, because I understand you can either film from your phone on the Active Captain app, but I understand that's only for certain units. And then also told that there are certain units that have the capability where you put a memory card in them and you can film on the unit. So I don't know how true that is. You guys that are more familiar with LiveScope might know more about that than I do. But I'm gonna experiment with it tomorrow. See what happens. Just in the garage, not out on the water. I'm not taking the boat out in the snow. So, there was a time that I would do it, but not tomorrow. Da-da-da. Same goes for the reels too. My understanding. I know a lot of them are made there as well. So anyway, what else we got going on? So I just want to do a couple of YouTube updates. You got the 1042 SV, and I think I can do it both ways. Okay, so I've got the 93 SV, and I just haven't read up on the specs to be able to figure that out if I've got that option. And I think if I remember right, when I first set it up, the unit was used when I bought it, and it looked like it might have been registered to somebody else. So I don't even know if I can use Active Captain on it or not. So I still got to figure that part out. I know I was able to reset the Wi-Fi password, but whether or not I can pull that part off, I'm not sure. So just got to play with it. But things you can do in the winter to entertain yourself, right? But okay, so on YouTube, any of you guys, I've got a giveaway going on YouTube. Speaking of rods, that's funny, Lee. Yep, made in the USA. Yeah, we put the eyes on it, so it's made in the USA, right? So anyway, so YouTube, we've got a giveaway going on. Giving away some stuff. So if you guys get a chance, go look at that video. We're giving away one of these brush pile jig kit. So a dozen getting jiggy jigs, an Ozark JP1102 rod, a hat, and for 5 items. Did I miss one? So brush pile jig kit, getting jiggy jigs, JP1102. Oh, and a reel. Speaking of Chinese reels, yeah, right here. Odds Pro 4000A spinning reel. Actually, these are like $16. They're actually a pretty nice. They're actually a pretty nice little reel. I've got 3 of them right now. Hi, Linda. How are you? It's Linda. How you doing? We got to get together and eat some fish. Been a while. What are you proposing there, Dudley? What do you? Jason said, "Let's up your giveaway." What do you got in mind? You wanna message me later? I can we can talk about it. Hey, Linda, you ought to get in touch with Ray and/or Sweet. All right, guys. Let's see. So I'll get to that. And yeah, there we go. I'll get to that 1 second here, Jason. So Linda, get a hold of Melissa and/or Ray because I think we're putting something together for later on this year. So get together with them. Love to see you. It's been a while. So I just said we have a giveaway going on. We got hey Eric, how you doing? Good seeing. Nice. Thanks for joining, Bob. Thanks for joining. So anyway, we've got a giveaway going on. I've got 5 items in the giveaway. So I've got a reel, a rod, a JP1102 by Ozark Rods, a dozen getting jiggy jigs, which guys, those are like the real deal. Hand tie jigs, premium hand tie jigs. They're awesome. And a brush pile jig kit. We got right here a reel, a hat, a panfish guy hat, which they should be showing up here in the next week because I talked to her yesterday. She's working on them. And then Mr. Jason Dudley from Buckbrush Fishing Guides at Wren Lake and/or all over Southern Illinois just commented he would like to donate another item to the giveaway, which would be a 4-hour 4-hour guided LiveScope summer trip for 1 person. So guided trip. Imagine lake, whatever lake it is, would be up for discussion. But yeah, that would be awesome, Jason. Thank you, dude. We're gonna have to get some video done. So that's sweet. So I will add. Not sure how I'm gonna add that to the video, but if you go out to, and if you haven't already, guys, go out to PFG Fishing on YouTube and look for the 500 subscriber giveaway video. You can sign up for that. Prize package, and keeps getting better by the day. So that's awesome. And Jason says that would be Rend Lake anytime from June 1st on. So post spawn more than likely. So I know where you're going to be out there, buddy. That's awesome. Thank you, man. That's sweet. So I have to figure out how to do. Hey, Wayne, how you doing? Good seeing you, man. It's been a while. How's that rod treating you? You didn't break it off didn't let a catfish break it off yet, have you? Wayne catches a big old catfish out of his kayak. That's pretty cool. If you get a chance, you should go check him out. Wayne Burnett Outdoors does a lot of kayak fishing and some good stuff. So go out and check him out. Brian, thanks for joining. But so anyway, I'll find a way to add that to the video as far I might just reboot the video and add that to it. I'm not sure yet. But again, if you want to sign up for it, it's PFG Fishing on YouTube. Go to the 500 subscriber giveaway video, and all the instructions are there to enter. It's relatively easy, somewhat painless. So, but that's sweet. Thank you, Jason. Okay, where were we going? So we got the giveaway thing done. I'm looking forward to. We got a video. So on just the status. So I've been trying to push for more subscribers, and I did that video, and I was like, man, we ought to get there in a couple of weeks. Well, it's kind of slowed down a little bit. So I think at last check we were like 436. So I'm not going to sweat it too much. If it'll happen when it happens. So I'm not gonna beat a horse to death. So Kyle, do that. Actually, you can post them right on the Facebook page if you want. That's open. You can post them right on there. So that's an open forum. You can post those there. So or send them to me, whichever way you want to do it, buddy. That'd be awesome. Where are you fishing tomorrow, Kyle? Is it? I'm assuming you're still going a little north because I don't know that we have very good ice around here this far south yet. So it's a little sketchy. So, but anyway, so we got like I say, we're at 436 on subscribers, and like I say, I'm not going to sweat it. We'll get there when we get there. And got a video coming out noon tomorrow. Going to do a premiere for that. And Gales Lake Story in Galesburg. Okay, have to scope that out. That'd be cool. That's one thing I've never done. I've played on the ice a bunch of times. I used to play hockey back when I was a kid, but ice fishing 5. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I don't know how much I'd trust that. Thanks for joining, Mike. So anyway, yeah, so I'm looking at my notes here. I don't even know what I wrote here. What the heck is that? Oh, video coming out noon tomorrow, premiere. So good chance. I'll be on to answer questions. Just another Rend Lake video. Go figure. But I'm almost out of material. I got like probably four more videos worth of fishing material before I got to get back out on the water again. So hopefully winter gets over itself and we can get out and fish pretty soon, right? So oh yeah, Burnett's Pond. Yes, sir. You know it, Ricky. Hey, Eric, how you doing? Thanks for joining. They're ice holes. I think that's a joke, right, Paul? Hey, there's a bunch of ice holes out there fishing. Awesome. Glad you could use it, Wayne. I know it was kind of a pain to get that to you. Wayne was one of my previous subscriber winners when I did a giveaway for 250 subscribers, and Wayne actually won one of the things I gave away, and so he's been putting that to good use. But Wayne, we got another one going on. I don't know if you can make it up to Ren Lake, but we got another one going on. You can sign up for it. On it's kind of like the last one. Just share it, and you're already subscribed and all that. So, but look for the 500 subscriber giveaway. Never know, you might get lucky twice, right? Yeah, we can do that, Rick. You're gonna where are you gonna do it at? You're gonna Rick asked me, says, Dan, when he warms up, he needs some help putting some new bunks on his trailer. So you gotta drop it in the water, then we're gonna throw some bunks on it. Okay, I'm assuming that's the plan, unless you got a lift or something and pull that up off the. Unless you got a lift to pull it up off the trailer with, so it'd be an interesting proposition. Yeah, Jason, I'm in on that, man. So just got to find time that works for both of us, right? So horseshoe, yeah, we can do that. Bring some power tools, and yep, we can definitely pull that off. So just say when. Just make sure it's not one of my weekends. I'm out of town, but I know you're retired, so we can do it in the evening for that matter. So, but anyway, hey guys, if you're on YouTube, give me a thumbs up, will you? Appreciate. We're trying to manipulate the algorithm, so give me a thumbs up on there. Facebook or YouTube says, "Hey, look, people are liking that video. We're going to recommend it to other people." So, get a chance, give me. Oh, come on, Wayne. It's not that cold up here, really. You're in Carolinas, aren't you? I believe, if I remember right, you're in the Carolinas. So, yeah, I don't blame you much, right? Especially right now. But summertime, it's nice up here, man. Come on up. But let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that for now. Might do a video on it, but I think I'll skip that part. All right. So on the YouTube channel, got a lot user way up, along with hours and all that. So I mean, we're getting close to the point minus of subscribers that I would be eligible for YouTube monetization. With some more subscribers. So that's why I'm doing the giveaway, and that's kind of why I'm doing these live things and all that. So guys, if you're on YouTube, just say hi. So or Facebook, say hi so I can see you. But there's I got to thinking about and I was saying before the YouTube monetization would be it's a nice to have thing because I don't really need a bunch of extra money or anything like that. And who knows? I might make $3 on it or something like that. But the what I'm really looking at is if I get to the point where I can monetize, then I can plan. I can do a number of things, but I can plan trips farther away from home. Book trips farther away from home, stuff like that. I can upgrade camera equipment, and who knows how that works with the LiveScope filming thing. So, helps pay for gas. Basically, anything that I make, as if I'm monetized, is just going to be put back into YouTube channel, minus taxes. Hey Simon, how you doing? I do need shares. I need lots of them. Yep, I need thumbs ups and shares. Yep. So anyway, the and I figured anything extra that I made on the channel, um, you know, occasionally I do some I donate for stuff, you know, so I would use. Well, thanks. Yes, you know, I saw that, Simon. I was having trouble because I think your settings are set up in such a way that it doesn't show your subscription to the channel. But now that you're on here, you know, I just wanted to make sure I could verify that you were subscribed. But looks like you're good. So I'll get you. I'll respond to your comment on there and assign you a number for the giveaway. So thanks for jumping on tonight. So we'll get that taken care of. And Rick, you guys got you and Dan gonna fish while you're down there? Ricky's heading to Texas in early March, and his brother lives on what lake is it again, Rick? One of the good, like not Fork. Dang it, can't remember the name of it. What lake does he live on down there again? I forget. I forget. Or near, I should say. Trying to remember. Rayburn, Sam Rayburn. That's it. Yeah. So he's on one of them good lakes down there in Texas. So, of course, they never bother to go crappie fish. They always go chase those stinking bass. But yeah, you gotta try some crappie fishing down there. I hear it's pretty good. So anyway, back to where I was. So what I want to do though is like any excess money that I make on the channel that not financing stuff for the channel, I plan to donate really for the most part. So I've been kind of donating for just random things out there, and then I'm trying to support causes that some of my friends are involved with. So for instance, AmVets Outdoors. Mr. Jason, who's on here, he's one of the proprietors of that enterprise, and they do really great work. So plan on donating to their causes and food banks. People are having raffles for fundraisers. I'll buy tickets. Got another fellow that's down in Texas that I want to send some love his way too. He's been a supporter of the channel since we started. It's Chris Gill with Lone Star Warriors Outdoors. You might know his. If you're on YouTube, you might know his channel. It's Asleep at the Real Outdoors, but he's also got a charitable nonprofit, Lone Star Warriors Outdoors, and he does a similar program to the AmVets. They take veterans out fishing and hunting, stuff like that. So something I'm really really happy to see, and really like to donate to those kind of causes. So, hey Clinton, thanks for joining. How you doing? Ronnie, how you doing? So we're just shooting a breeze tonight, guys. Little fishing talk, but more just stuff. So, got a question? Make sure you throw it at me. So, what else did I want to say to you? Oh, so speaking of YouTube channel, so as I've been on YouTube for a while, I've kind of encountered or had the opportunity to meet other folks, like-minded folks who are YouTubers and do crappie fishing stuff, and they've been really supportive. even though I'm kind of I'm a hobby. This is a hobby for me, and some of them guys are a little more serious about it. But they've been real supportive, and it's kind of interesting. It's like a whole community of folks on YouTube that support each other and encourage each other and everything. And I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and there's been several guys who kind of talked to me and said, "Hey, try this, try that," and give me suggestions, and it's super cool. Excuse me, Curtis. Um, Curtis. I heard something about February. Was it February? It said Bass Pro was going to have a big sale on. All right, I'm going to lean on you guys on Facebook. Who's heard? Who's heard the best? Hi, Deborah. How you doing? Long time no see. They were talking about fishing tonight. I don't know if that's up your alley or not, but hang out if you want to. Hey, Sean. Thanks for joining. How's it going? Uh, but have any of you guys on Facebook heard about a sale for LiveScope at Bass Pro? Just asking for a friend. Curtis wants to know. So I actually saw a post a while back, Curtis, about somebody having a used one, but I went back to it later on. It kind of disappeared. So those deals are always could be a little sketchy, So, but I still got my eyes open. I do remember seeing something about Bass Pro having a sale, but I don't remember. I thought it said February. So, you never know. But okay, where were we though? So anyway, community. So, like I say, there's been a lot of guys who kind of supported me and gave me encouragement and stuff. So, I kind of like to do that in return. So, like, they log on to my live here, just like Wayne logged on. He's followed the channel for a while, and I'd like to give everybody a shout out and say, hey, you should go check them out. So, that being said, there's a few that you need to go look at on YouTube, and then there's some others too that same way. So that aren't necessarily on YouTube. So again, Chris Gill at Asleep at the Reel TV. He's been a big supporter and really given me a lot of encouragement and advice and everything. So sure you check him out. SK from SK's Crappie Catching Adventures. Y'all need to check him out too. He's an awesome guy. He's always out there mixing it up and making sure you comment and everything. So great guy. So make sure you go check them out on YouTube. They got Facebook and Facebook pages too. So but then let's see. Also, the Mega Live thing, Jason. Yeah, is it delayed or something? No, is that what I heard? Because they kept saying, well, it's going to come out, and then maybe they had a delay on the launch or something. I thought I saw something about that. I could be wrong. Somebody just complaining about it. You know how that goes. So, but then also too, we've got friends who kind of help support the channel locally too. So, hey Richard, thanks for joining. So we've got so you need to go check these guys out and show them some love. So my buddy Ray with my724outdoors.com. You see his little. I don't know if I'm on the right side here or not, but a little sticker up here. A great website, great page too. And then we got Buckbrush Fishing Guides. let me say that right. Buckbrush Fishing Guides, and that's Jason Dudley, Crazy Coop, and Blake Ray and company, and they're always going to put you on fish. We're going to do some stuff this year that's going to be awesome. March, is that right? Okay, gotcha, Jason. So look for some video with them this year, and Blake also has a business called Getting Jiggy Jigs. That's part of our giveaway. He's all I can say is they're the real deal. I never really had much confidence in hybrid jigs before I used those, and then I'm like, okay, I can do that. And we used them on one of my videos that I did with those guys, and man, the fish were all over them. So gotta go check. He's got a cool Facebook page. All these guys do. Everybody's got a Facebook page too here. So check them on Facebook. You can check them on the web too. So Buckbrush Fishing Guides, My 724 Outdoors, Getting Jiggy Jigs, and of course Brush Pile Jigs. If you see what I got going in my background here, this is a one of their promo pictures in the background, and we're going to be doing some stuff with them this year too. So, hi Roma, how are you? Good to see you. I'm doing a Saturday night because Sunday was occupied with a football game, Roma. So, thanks for joining us. So, anyway, yeah, we got. But make sure you go check those guys out because they, like I say, they support me, I support them, and you know, and they can stand for you to go book a trip with them or buy some of their stuff, you know. So it's pretty good stuff. One other little item, and then yeah, I've got hats on the way, so I've got a few of you guys that have asked about hats, and they're in process. She said she's about half done with them, so hopefully I have some later this week, and we'll get you all some hats. Some of you are getting some that don't know you're getting some, so just because get some promo out there. So and then somebody had commented, and I took it as a good thing, really, but somebody had commented on my videos being a little bit short, and there's actually reason for that, a couple of reasons, but just wanted to kind of explain myself on that. So with the videos being so one, I've got a few challenges when it comes to filming. So one, especially now, I've got the LiveScope, right? So I'm dealing with that. I'm trying to manage the LiveScope and look at the LiveScope without getting too distracted by it. But then I've got I'm trying to fish, right? And on top of that, I got to manage cameras on the boat to capture footage, and sometimes that's a little challenging with the just because you get about 2 hours out of a camera battery, so every couple hours you got to go change a battery, and they're not the easiest thing to do. So because you got to kind of disassemble your case to get it out, so a little bit of a pain, but I've remedied that. But I don't really have everything else. Everything I got filmed right now is kind of sketchy because I don't have like a full day video. I've just got little snippets here and there. But going forward, I've got set up one of those power pole things in my boat where I can run I can run the cameras all day. But I had to mount or build a pedestal in the middle of the boat so that I could have both a forward and reverse looking camera to plug and a place to plug that into. So I kind of did some engineering and got a little platform there where plug my, and basically I plug that in. It's just like a port boat light or anchor light port. I plug it in there. It's wired back to the batteries, and the thing will run all day long. And I don't have to worry about my buddy who's fishing in the back beating up the pole, because the way it was set up, the way it was set up before was that pole was plugged into the anchor port, and it's right. But if there's somebody fishing in the back of the boat, they're going to beat the crap out of it. Nana Bear, how you doing? Thanks for joining us, Nana Bear. All right, guys, make sure you give me a thumbs up on there on YouTube if you can. Looks like we're down to 1 on YouTube or Facebook, but I'm about done talking. But like I say, so my videos are kind of short for several reasons. Because one, I struggle with paying attention long enough to get the cameras, have the cameras running all the time, and I'm trying to fish. I'm playing with the LiveScope, and the other part of it is that I've done a little bit of research on YouTube, just in general as far as YouTube videos and all that, and I've been told this by several people too, that as your videos stretch out and get longer and possibly more boring, you lose your audience loses interest. So you're likely to only Ricky, you are Nana Bear? Okay. Banana Bear? Where'd you steal that? Where'd you steal that handle at? Okay, I got you. But all right, be good, Wayne. Thanks for joining us tonight. But so anyway, they say your audience loses their attention span after about 3 to 5 minutes. So I try to keep myself to. I've got some videos that are longer, but try to keep myself to maybe 5 to 6 or 5 to 8 minutes, something like that. Just for that reason, kind of keep you engaged without droning on and on like I am right now. So it's just so it's kind of intentional that the videos are a little bit short. As I get to where I'm got my cameras running all day, I can make those longer and have more footage to work with, So, but kind of with the cameras being off and on, sometimes I miss stuff. We're catching fish, and I'm not going to screw with those cameras right now. So, it's kind of a balancing act, but I just wanted to comment on that. Somebody made a comment to that effect. And hey, Paul. Well, you know what, Paul, you're back just in time for us to cut this thing off. But I want to thank everybody for joining tonight, and we'll do this again in a couple of weeks. But it'll probably be on Sunday. Hopefully, I don't think we'll be competing with a football game in a couple of weeks, so maybe a hockey game or something. But baseball's still a ways out. But no, so anyway, guys, definitely go check out, if you're interested, go check out that giveaway video. We're giving away some stuff. We got stuff to give away. And Jason Dudley with Buckbrush Fishing Guys just up the ante, like big time. So it's going to be awesome. So I wish I could sign up for it now that he's done that. But hey, we're gonna make it happen. So Jason, thanks everybody for joining, and we're out of here. You have a video dropping tomorrow noonish, so not a whole lot to see. It's just me catching fish, So, but if you're snowed in, nothing better to do before the football game, might be worth a look. So anyway, Simon is still going on, actually. We're at Simon Ask. who won the giveaway, and the answer is nobody yet. It's we're currently at 436 subscribers on YouTube, and once we get to 500, we're going to do that giveaway. So we are going to get you signed up right after I sign off here, because I just needed to verify that, like I say, I think your settings were set up in a way that I couldn't see if you had subscribed or not, but I see you on tonight, so looks good to me now. So we'll get you set up, but I'll reply to your comment on the video, and we'll get you signed up for it. So but yeah, make sure you guys keep sharing with your friends, keep telling them about this if they're interested. Get some more signed up and get some more subscribers. We'll get that done. So anyway, thanks for joining. I'm gonna jump off, and y'all have a good evening, and we'll talk to you in a couple weeks. Later, guys. I just got to figure out how to turn this thing off. They're on YouTube now. Well, Rick, Rick, you missed the one last weekend. It was jam packed full of people. So it was a little crazy, but only took like an hour and a half to check out, because they don't sell at the individual booths. So you have to check out at the front of the store. So it was crazy. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna jump, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye.